hello everybody, wherever you may be, from coast to coast and sea to shining sea. Welcome back to Ham Radio Live, a show about radio for people who love radio. From the four winds of the world, wherever you may be, welcome back to Ham Radio Live.
Well, East Coast girls are hip. I really dig those styles they wear. And the Southern girls with the way they talk, they knock me out when I'm down there. The Midwest farmers' daughters really make you feel alright. And the Northern girls with the way they kiss, they keep their boyfriends warm at night. I dig it,
From the four winds of the world, wherever you may be, even if you're in California, welcome back to Ham Radio Live. Away we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming. Happy Tuesday. This is the 4th of January, 2022, and we're here to help you get into ham radio. We're grateful you're here. We really are. Thanks for coming. If you'd like to get in amateur radio, we'd love to help you. Contact a local radio club by contacting a national one first. That's how you find someone local. Contact someone like the Radio Society of Great Britain. They are fantastic. And even if you're not in the UK, contact them. Let them know where you're located. They'll find a ham radio club close to you that you can get to know and get licensed. Find them at www.rsgb.org. Make sure to hit that contact us bar. If you'd like to email this here Shindig Show, please feel free and hit me at cqhamradiolive@gmail.com. Let's welcome some people in from around the world. We thank you for coming. First one in is Sean, 2 Echo 0, X-Ray Bravo Tango. And, you know, when we do all that, we get excited because we give them a quick and a welcome. Hello, Sean. Good to see you, mate. Yep. Sean is part of the RSGB, so we're grateful you're here, Sean. Thanks for coming. Happy Tuesday to you, mate. Happy Tuesday. Good to see you. Plasma Storm, welcome back. Kilo Yankee 4, India Foxtrot, welcome back, my friend. Yeah, a little bit. We said technical difficulties. Yeah, it was a little jittery, so want to make sure we got things back right, so it was good. Also, my brother Bob, courtesy WIFI, thanks for coming, Bob. We've got a good question today. What's the one contact you want to make in 2022? Now, there's some big de-expeditions coming, okay? Now, in November, you've got DXCC number 2 and number 3 that should be on the air at the same time trying to make contact. Think about it. Beauvais is supposed to start in November of 22 and Crozet Island in November of 22 as well. There's 2, but maybe you want to make one other one. Let me know in the comment section. We'll make sure and put you part of the show. Got some great guests coming, and I'm very honored to have them come to help you learn about different ways that we use our ham radios. Sean Kutzko will join us this Saturday. His call sign is Kilo X-Ray 9 X-Ray. He's going to talk about working ham radio satellites. That show will be at 20 UTC. Please join us. It's 8 p.m. in London and 3 p.m. in the Eastern Time Zone, North America, and, of course, noon Pacific. Then Colin comes talk about all kinds of antennas. He's currently working on a Moxon build. He'll talk about that. His call sign, Mike 0, Oscar Papa X-Ray. He'll be here on Saturday, the 15th of January at 20 UTC to take your questions about antenna building. Then the next week is a huge show. I mean, this is the one you don't want to miss for sure. William Desjardins, Whiskey 1 Zulu Yankee. He doesn't do many interviews, but he's an expert at doing array. My mind went blank. I went to go hit this page and thinking the same thing. Phased array vertical antennas. These are phased array verticals. They're verticals you put up at a specific height and distance to work specific frequencies, and they are dynamite when they work. And this is a great show. Please join us. It's going to be on January 22nd at 20 UTC. Then on the 5th of February, meet Brad Humphreys from Canada, Alpha Echo 4, Victor Juliet. Going to talk to us about working FT8. Should be fun. Then Charlie's going to join us from Red Summit RF. Really happy for Charlie coming. That'll be great. Yeah, Charlie's going to talk to us about working portable this year. November Juliet 7 Victor. He's from Red Summit RF here on YouTube. Does a great job, and we're grateful he's coming. CQ Calling Show, powered by ICOM. ICOM for the Love of Ham Radio comes this week. Wednesday and Thursday, technically, but yeah, we'll say Thursday. So Hawaii, South Pacific, Australia, New Zealand, Thursday, 0815 at 7730 kilohertz. That is a screaming signal. I mean, just absolutely a screaming signal to the South Pacific. I've heard that show every week, out of Hawaii and out of New Zealand. So please listen. It's a good show. And it's something that you'll be able to hear down there. Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East have the show twice. First on Thursday at 2015 UTC on 15770 kilohertz. Then Fridays at 2115 UTC on 7780 kilohertz. North America gets a show Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern on 9395 kilohertz. And the Caribbean, Central and South America have the show Thursday, 8:15 Eastern on 9955 kilohertz. And that show is simulcast on their internet stream at www.wrmi.net. Thanks to ICOM for sponsoring the show. The question today, what's the one contact, the very one contact you want to make in 2022? And welcome to Gunter. And Gunter, I wanted to play your song. I did. The one that you sent me, but it's just not a good beginning. But you also sent me some David Lee Roth, so I thought that would be a fun one for you. That's why I played it. That was for you, buddy. Yep, for you. He likes, Gunter likes various music. So, thank you. I hope you liked the open, Gunter. I hope you did. Welcome to the show. It's good to see you. Getting a lot of music requests now in the email. It's funny. I've got like 4 the last day. It's funny. Plasma Storm. I want to make a QSO with Raiza. Raiza. Okay. They're very cool. Very cool. We all have our goals, right? And so that's a fun QSO for you. That's great. It's call sign Kilo Yankee 4 India Foxtrot. Thank you for sharing. This is a good one. Moving down here, Ray says a great contact. This is from Sean, 2 Echo 0 X-ray Bravo Tango. Says I was lucky enough to be on one of her live QSO streams with a contact on the elk call. There you go. Very nice. Thank you for sharing that. And Charlie is a very nice guy. Yeah, very, very nice. So that's pretty cool. And I didn't realize she just got her Finnish call sign. That's fun. That's pretty cool. Welcome to Norway. Hello, Kjell. Lima Bravo 0 Yankee India. Nice to see you and thank you for coming. Very, very nice to have you. And Gunter, you're welcome for the show, the song. You have to weigh things when people ask for song requests, right? Like, how will it start the show? Will it give good momentum? Things like that. And then I screw up saying the word phased array vertical antennas. No! Perfect. Okay. Let's get to the weather powered by ICOM. ICOM for the love of ham radio. Here's your A1A. It does look a little bleak. The current backside doesn't look too bad. Coronal holes, we really don't have anything messing with us too bad, but 43 is pushing us a little bit of radiation. It's making the ionosphere a little unstable. It's evidence here in the K index. We're right now at K0, but we've been up to K4. So noise floor has been fairly quiet lately. The conditions out of Boulder, SFI 85, solar number all the way down to 12 now. A index is 12, K is 1. BZ latitude is dead zero. Solar wind at 404.5 kilometers per second. Moon bouncers have great conditions today, and your HF forecast is shown right there. MUFs, Alaska at 18.2, Jicamarca, Peru at 28.57, Ascension Island 31.63, Hermanus, South Africa 11.64, Athens, Greece at 10.76, and Darwin, Australia waking up to 13.85. Kilo Charlie 2 Golf map looks pretty darn good. About 25 to 30 megahertz throughout the continental U.S. Going to South America, you got the same. It's beautiful conditions for the folks in North and South America. The people that are in Europe, you've got a great pipeline throughout Asia right now on 40 and 80 meters. Real good stuff. And you can go all the way into Japan and the Middle East with that. So very nice conditions right now. Your Hammond shortwave forecast for today. Voice should be in the north, 20, 17, 15, 12. Possible 10-meter openings in the north, okay? Equatorial latitudes 20, 17, 15, 12, and 10. You'll also have the same in the south. 20, 17, 15, 12, and 10. CB radio skip, great skip in the mid and south latitudes. Poor skip in the northern hemisphere, but there might be some openings from here and there. Data should work fine for you. 30 to 10 meters all latitude. Your nighttime ham bands, 160, 80, 75, 60, 40, 30. Best DX is on 40 meters and 80 meters in the north, but 20 and 17 will work brilliantly at gray line. If you're in the southern latitudes, work 20 meters. It'll work great for about 2 hours after dark. Shortwave bands daytime, 31, 25, 22, and 19. Nighttime shortwave, 120, 90, 75, 60, 49, 41, 31, 25, 22. And people in the Southern Hemisphere, you got 19 meters for about 2 hours after sunset. Great conditions for you to make some calls today all over the world. I hope you turn on your radio and have some fun with it. That's the whole point. All right, so let's get back to your comments and catch up with everybody here. Gunter, thanks for saying it. Very happy Tuesday to everyone. So that's very, very nice. Plasma Storm says, you were right the first time, Larry. Thank you. Appreciate that. Sometimes I'm right. I can't believe I couldn't say phased array vertical, right? Your mind just gets stuck and you're like, that's pretty sad. Hi, Andy. Welcome. Mike 7, X-Ray Tango Tango. He's here from the UK. Happy New Year, mate. Happy New Year. It's great to have you part of the show, Andy. Thank you for coming today. Color Me OD is here from Canada. Welcome. It's great to have you. Thank you for coming. A very happy Tuesday. Adam is here from, California, Florida. Hi, Adam. November Yankee 5 Echo. Good day, Larry, and all those on the stream working on the antenna today. 72 degrees. Okay, listen. No more bragging about the doggone weather. You understand what I'm saying here, okay?
When I say whoa, I mean whoa.
Okay, all right. Yeah, 39 here, so enjoy. Yeah, I was working on my antenna yesterday. We're going to talk about that today. We are. I had a chance to open up the Anytone AT triple for, I guess, quad 6. So AT quad 6 CB radio. And had a chance to do the unboxing thing and all that stuff. So I'll have it in the show. Also show you the radio, show you a little bit how it works, and also the antenna, how you can build your own 5/8 wave antenna for CB. Now, why 5/8? Well, because 5/8 is pretty effective for CB, and it's not hard to build. If you have a vertical of any kind, like I'm using the DX Commander, simply cut another radio for it, and away it goes, and it's been just fine. Question of today. Remember, what's the one contact you want to make in 2022? Is it to somebody? Is it to a certain country? Let me know. Hit me up on the comment section, and we will let you know what your answers are. Question today. Here's trivia question number 1. By the way, the world is killing North America again. Poor North America. 20-10. In what year did Samuel Morse apply for his patent on the printing telegraph? Okay, so for his application for patent. Was it A, 1837, B, 1844, C, 1849, or D, the printing telegraph was not patented by Samuel Morse? Okay, hit me up. A, B, C, or D. We'll let you know which country gets it right and if someone takes the lead or not. Again, what year did Samuel Morse apply for his patent on the printing telegraph? Was it A, 1837, B, 1844, C, 1849, or D, doggone Samuel Morse did not invent the doggone thing? Here's Samuel P. Morse. Not really, but there you kind of have an idea of what he looked like. All right, let's see what the answers are. Kel, first in with A, 1837. Incorrect, but nice guess. Very good guess. That's good, Kel. Andy Bronson, Mike 7, X-Ray Tango Tango says B, 1844, and he got it right. Look at that. Yeah, it was 1844. The patent actually was not approved until 1849. So it took 5 years for Samuel P. Morse to actually get the patent that he applied for on the printing telegraph in 1844. Congratulations. My mate Andy getting it right. That's good. Also, Plasma Storm got right. Kilo Yankee 4 Indy Foxtrot. Andy New had D. Adam in Ocala, Florida had D. So did Gunter. Let's move to trivia question number 2. Here it is. How fast do radio waves travel in a vacuum? Okay, now this is on tests. Okay, remember, ham radio tests have this question. How fast do they travel in a vacuum? A, 300,000 kilometers per hour. B, 186,000 kilometers per second. C, 186,000 miles per hour. Or D, 300,000 kilometers per second. This is kind of, a little bit technical. Hit me up with A, B, C, or D. How fast do radio waves travel in a vacuum? A, 300,000 kilometers per hour. B, 186,000 kilometers per second. C, 186,000 miles per hour. Lots of numbers. Or D, 300,000 kilometers per second. A, B, C, or D. First one that comes in. And good point here. Plasma Storm. Kilo Yankee 4 Indy Foxtrot. Patents can take even longer today, up to 15 years. You're right. You're absolutely right. Adam has B, 186,000 kilometers per second. Mate, you're close, but that's not it. Andy Bronson in UK, Mike 7 X-Ray Tango Tango has C, 186,000 miles per hour. Nope, not it. Plasma Storm, Kilo Yankee 4 India Foxtrot has D, and D is the correct answer. Well done. They do. Yeah, 300,000 kilometers per second. That's how fast they work. So if you're going to be taking your ham radio test, keep this in mind, okay? How fast do radio waves travel in a vacuum? 300,000 kilometers per second. Do that, you'll have the answer correct. Congratulations to everybody who gets the answers on that. Sean had as well. Jason, welcome. Nice to see you, and thanks for coming to the show today. Also, Gunter had A, Andy had D, and Adam, A, Gunter, D. Tomas, welcome back. It's great to see you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, buddy. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Adam had D. Welcome, Lewis. Heber City, Utah is here. Kilo 7 Alpha Golf. Good day to you, and I hope things are well in Utah for you, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, it's the speed of light. That's exactly what it is. So remember, on the test, 300,000 kilometers per second, radio waves in a vacuum, okay? So it's important to know, but just remember, you'll pass your test, right? But you really learn when you get your license and start using a radio. So much more happens when you get your radio and start working. My favorite part of ham radio is building antennas. I love building antennas. It's fun because even if they don't work, you learn how and why and all of that. But if they do, it's like, cool, I did it, saved some money and had some fun. That's my favorite part. So let's get on. Hold on. Let's get to this. This is the opening of the AT Quad 6. This is a CB+10, all right? It's a small little radio, and it actually is pretty nice. I'm pretty impressed with it to start with. SO239 in the back. We'll get to that. Let me show you first what you get in the box. We can open up the Anytone AT 6666. This is a CB+10 meter band, so 11 and 10 meters. So hams and people in the CB bands obviously can use it, but legally for 10 meters, CB, people who aren't licensed by, the FCC can't use 10 meters. So here's the way it's packaged. I'll do this with your hand, but you have the idea. So here's the radio here, and power supply, mic, and so forth. So everything should be pretty straightforward to hook up. We'll see how everything goes together and how everything comes as we hook everything up. Seems like everything is here from what I understand. And of course, power supply cable right there and the microphone. So we'll take a look and see how it all goes together. So that's the AT Quad 6. It's a really highly rated Citizens Band radio. 65 watts sideband. That's what I liked about it. And that was why I purchased, that's why I wanted Santa Claus to get it. That's why. But anyway, let's get to the point where we look at the back of it plus connectors. It does have some pretty good connectivity. Again, this is the Anytone AT Quad 6. All right, taking the radio out of the box, got a big heat sink on the back of it. You can see that here, where all the heat from the transmitter is dissipated. Of course, SO239 connector here. And you've got a connection there for an external speaker as well as a data jack, which is nice. It's got a decent length power cord. I'd say probably about, probably close to 3 or 4 feet. The front of the unit looks like this. Everything pretty much controls from these 3 knobs right here. And of course you have your channel selector and push to talk right over here. So we'll take a look and see how everything goes together and how it works. There you go. So that's it. And by the way, first of all, I want to really welcome Thomas. And Thomas comes from Estonia. Welcome and Happy New Year to you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, Thomas. Good to see you. Good to see you. William says, I'm a solderer. So yeah, I mean, everybody has their own thing that they like to do, right? In ham radio, I like building antennas. He likes to solder. Things are fun. And it is actually a CB radio. Yeah, it's CB+10. But that's, kind of like your radio, right? You talked about your radio. It had like 400 channels on it. Same thing. It's just CB+10. Does well. I'm pretty happy with it. Love that sign over your left shoulder. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you. Thanks very much. It's very nice of you to say. Thank you, William. That's very kind. All right. So let me see. 65 SSB. You are golden. Yeah. To be honest, conditions haven't permitted me to use it very much, if at all, but it works. I know it does because I've tested. It works, so it's okay. Color Me OD. I'm hoping to contact Gibraltar. Awesome place to visit. My that'd be 5 times great grandfather was born there. His father was a British soldier stationed there in 1813 before coming to Canada. Color Me OD, thanks for sharing that with us today. That's really a nice story. Thank you. Wow. Great story. I love stuff like that. Thank you. All right, let's take a look. The sides of it, the nice thing about what Anytone does is they put it together in a way that you're not going to scratch the radio up. So it's got the mounting bracket, right? They did take the time to make sure that when you put it together, the mounting bracket isn't going to scratch the radio up. Let me show you that part. One of the nice features about the radio is it has a mounting plate right here, but what's kind of cool about it is they put these rubber adhesive connectors here so that when you put it on the radio, it doesn't scratch it. So it's a nice thing, good thinking in terms of Anytone to be able to put those on there. So, when you take the bracket off, it's not going to scratch the sides of the radio. So they come with 2. You punch out the holes in it and you put them on the side of the radio or the side of the adapter here so you don't scratch it up. There you go. It's nice to have that because when you're, putting on any type of some sort of a mount onto a radio, you're going to scratch the sides of it up. It's nice they add that. The knobs also are nice, easy to use, hand tighten, not hard to do at all. So those were nice. I thought they did a fine job on that. Here's what it looks like. Let me give you a view of it actually here. It's below my desk. So it sits right here. And, it's a pretty simple little radio. You hit the menu button and basically everything like a ham radio is done through the menus. So you just go through all the menus the radio will do. And we're going to spend some time with this radio when we have conditions that'll work for us. And basically, once you pick some, for example, let's say, we want to change the color, okay? So we go back to color, and then you just click this, and then you change the color. So you've got blue and green and red, yellow, and this doesn't really do enough justice to it because it's not showing you really the different colors as well as it does. Blue, actually, for me, was better than the others, in terms of showing it. But that's really what it is. I'd say it's roughly 7 to 8, maybe 7, 8 inches long, and probably about the same in your width. And then, it's only about 1.5 inches high. The Anytone AT Quad 6 CB+10, and we're going to be using this on the channel, making some calls, hopefully some CBDX. It'll be fun. It's what I wanted for Christmas, simply because, I'm kind of a geek that way. That's where I started. When I was a kid, I had a little Radio Shack thing. It's called the Space Command. Ooh, I thought I was cool, man. A little plastic box. It had the Morse code key red button, right? And it was a channel 14. It's the only one it would work on. You could hear the other channels, but you could only transmit on 14. I had a buddy. He lived maybe 8 blocks away. So he got one as well, right? We were going to be so cool because we were going to talk to each other on these Space Command CB radios. We tried for over a year. It never happened. No! Never. Not once. We could never make calls. But that was my early days in radio. That's right after I discovered AMDX and then got into shortwave DXing. It was fun. And, so many of us started on the CB bands. We did. And, it'd be fun, I thought, for the channel to have a CB+10, even though I've got a 10-meter radio here and here. It'd be fun to have one so we could have some fun, on the show and talk a little more about CB. Because CB is part of the hobby, too, just like shortwave DX and AMDX is, just like hams are as well. Don't forget today's question. That is the wrong question. I want the person who put this show together to be whipped. Sorry. What's the one contact you want to make in 2022? I got to cut the WRMI show here after this one, which requires changing all of the audio over here because it won't sound this bassy. It has to be more treble and mid-range to work in on shortwave. So what's the one contact you want to make in 2022? We'll put on the screen. We'll let you know. By the way, I think the comment of the show is Color Me OD. I love this story about his 5-time great-grandfather. That is so cool. Welcome, John Hummel Newell. He comes from Saskatchewan. He's in Newham. He got his license just last year, and his call sign is Victor Echo 5 Juliet Hotel November. And John, I'm really proud of you. I really am. You worked hard, man. You got your license. You did it. I'm so grateful you did. And it's grateful. I'm grateful you're still here on the channel. Thank you. Mike joins us by way of New York City. He's from Jacksonville, but vacationing. Are you still up in New York, or did you get back to Jacksonville? It's good to see you, Mike. Call sign Kilo Delta 2, Sierra X-Ray Delta. Mike is one of the coolest people on this channel. I'm grateful you're here, Mike. Thank you. Plasma Storm. That would be William. Kilo Yankee 4 India Foxtrot. I wish more companies did that. I did too. You know, I think you're talking about the insulators, the little rubber things. It just seemed like they thought about things a little bit when they put this radio kit together. And it's just like building putting a ham radio together. It was actually surprising me, William, because I thought, okay, it's going to be very, very different than ham radio is. It was the same. It was very similar. So, SO239 on the back, has a data jack, has a speaker out. It's just like a ham radio. It's amazing. Couldn't believe it. Sean, looks like very similar to CRT radios. Yeah, I mean, it's different. I guess the best way to describe it is it's pretty simple to use, menu driven, no question, menu driven. I should tell you a little bit about what I did in terms of the antenna. Okay. So what I did was I took the top of the CB band and the bottom, right? I put them together. So I added them, divided by 2, gave me the mid frequency. I wanted a 5/8 wave antenna. So I decimaled 5/8, which is 0.625. Then I divided 0.625 into the mid-level frequency, which I think was 27.180, if I remember right, US. And then I cut the antenna for that. It was 0.625 divided by 27.180. And that gave me a 5/8 wave antenna, which was roughly 22.9 inches long. So once I got it all done, I simply put it all together. It was pretty simple. You cut the wire a little long, bend it over on itself so it makes a loop, and I use just zip ties. Just two zip ties, tie them tight, clip them, and then that gives me the top of the antenna. From there, just went to the bottom of the DX Commander, screwed it together so it was a new element, put it up the insulators, and then attached to the top. It nearly reaches the top of the antenna. So that's what I'm using. And it really, we'll see how well it works. I don't have any performance reports to give you yet because we haven't had conditions that, work yet. But a way to build your own, and it should work. But it's a 5/8 wave. Pretty simple to build. You can do it yourself. All right. BMC, that's Lewis in Heber City, Utah, says he'd like to reach Antarctica. I'd like to do that too. I would. That'd be a fun contact. I do. Antarctica, man, yeah, because that's a hard one to get. Kel said, and Dynascan. Yes, very similar. The Anytone and Dynascan, very, very similar. You're right. Mike, still in New York City. Push my return till Sunday now. Good for you, man. Spend some more time with your parents. That's a good thing. I know this isn't ham radio related, but I'm going to tell you this because I'm old enough to tell you this. Your parents, as you grow older, right? They don't want gifts. They want your time. That's what they want. Your time is the most precious thing you can give to your parents. Don't bring gifts. Bring yourself. It makes a huge difference, and it means the world to your parents. So do that, because it makes all the difference in the world. Mike, that's a good decision. Andy New, welcome. UK is back here. Welcome, sir. He is a shortwave guy. He's also studying for his foundation. His call sign, Mike Alpha 3007 SWL. I want to make my first contact. That's the one. Good for you. Gunter, DK5 ONV in Germany. The one contact I want to make in 2022 is to Kilo Tango 1 Romeo Union November, somewhere in the Arizona Peaks and Summit. That's a nice contact. Good for you. Or to Charlie, November Juliet 7 Victor, or to me. I'll take that one. Thank you, Gunter. That's nice. It's very kind. Thank you. Welcome, Martin. Golf 7, Foxtrot Tango November. A bit late there in the UK, but you made it. Thanks for coming today. It's nice to have you part of the show. William said, wasn't it on your stream a few months ago? You did the AM radio station from Jacksonville where they did their special shortwave event. I don't remember doing that. I did do a thing from Jacksonville where there used to be a station there, it's changed call letters, but at the time it was WAPE, Jacksonville, and they had a morning show guy, William, the guy, so talented, the Grease Man. That's what he went by, the Grease Man. And he spent a lot of time at WAP in Jacksonville. I did play some of that once. Maybe that's what you're thinking, but boy, he was so good. Gosh, he was good. Went up to DC and he got in trouble because he made some racial remarks on the air. DC is not the place to do that. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Callum just got back from holiday, so my DX commander will be here next week. That's Mike in Jacksonville getting his new antenna for Christmas. That's pretty cool. Greg, welcome. Kilo Tango 4, Romeo Alpha Mike. Happy New Year, Greg. Pitcairn Island. I would love to work that one too. That's a great contact. Wow. Pitcairn Island's a really tough one because there aren't many operators there. You know, once, Greg, I made a contact to the Canary Islands. I thought it was so special. And then the guy didn't confirm the contact. No! Gosh, I was so bummed. I kept reaching out to him. Please confirm, please confirm. No, didn't do it. That'd be a great contact. I like Pitcairn Island. That's a great one. Really good. William, yes, Greaseman was my friend. Oh, man. Oh. He was famous for his lawman segments. It was done to the theme from Shaft, and he always made it end perfectly at the end. Man was talented beyond belief, really was. The Greaseman. Wow. Welcome. Good to see you. Pastafari, first one here. I think it's your first time. Welcome. It's nice to meet you. My name's Larry. Welcome. Welcome to Ham Radio Live. He says, I want NA1SS in 2022. His call sign, Kilo Charlie 1, Mike Juliet Zulu. I'd like to do that too. I really would. I had to sell my VHF UHF to buy the 7610. I miss it. I really do. I really thinking trying to maybe get the 7100. But what I want so bad is a darn Kenwood TS890. I told my wife that today, by the way. I said, honey, you got to warm them up, right? You got to warm them up. Honey, you know I love you, right? I really, you're very special to me. And you do so much. And gosh, I'm grateful for you. I really am. By the way, I was thinking, after I pay off your Christmas gift, which is beautiful, pearl necklace with some diamonds, it was on sale Cyber Monday. I'm not that wealthy. So what I'm thinking, honey, is I want to get a TS890 by Kenwood. She said, well, how much will it cost? I said, well, I'll buy a used one because I want to be able to, if I don't like it, then I can sell it and not lose too much money, right? Because you don't want to do that. And so I said, well, okay, 2,500 to 3,000, somewhere in there. And she kind of went, no. Yeah. And I said, well, honey, I'll pay it off. I promise I will. So yeah, I hope to do that this year. I just love the 890. I don't know what it is, but I'd love to try one. That would be a lot of fun for me. But you have to warm them up first, right? Honey, I love you. Gosh, I'm proud of you. You're such a great wife. Man, I just love you. Can I get a ham radio? We try. Andy in the UK, think I'd like to do my first ZL. Working New Zealand is great. It's so cool. It's a special call. And, Andy, for me, I really want to work you guys, okay, in the UK. That's really important to me. For us, at least where I'm located, New Zealand isn't a hard call to make because I'm close to the ocean. My first bounce will come right over the Pacific and it hits New Zealand. I would love to make more calls to you in the UK. That's the honest truth. But man, from the UK to New Zealand makes good sense. Totally understand. Yeah, that's a good call too. And they're fun. They're really nice people. Really nice people. Gunter in Germany, DK50NV. I walked barefoot on Pitcairn Island. Really? That's pretty cool. Wow. Gunter, DK50NV, Canada's most beautiful country in the world. Yeah, it's very diverse. Absolutely. The green forests, right, of Western Canada and BC. Go like to Victoria Island. Man. Oh, it's beautiful. Vancouver Island, I meant. Vancouver. go to, my wife was saying, well, if we can't ever go visit Great Britain, maybe we can take a trip up to Victoria, because they really do everything. They do high tea, all of the stuff that they do in UK. So yeah, I get it. That'd be fun. Canada is a beautiful country. Been there a few times, and it is very, very nice. Yeah. William in Florida, Kilo Yankee 4 India Foxtrot. Also, WAP is still on the air. They shifted music genre a bit since Greaseman was there, but they're still going strong. I'm glad to hear that. I am. That's a legendary broadcast station. 690 AM, and man, they were a powerhouse. You know, they went up a little bit up the coast, all the way down into Florida. They were very good, but they had to protect a station that was a clear channel in, of all places, no joke, in Tijuana. Yep, 690 XETRA, same frequency. So they had to be careful how far west they transmit. It's going to be how far west. But they rocked into Europe. They could actually be heard as far away as Ireland. So great station. WAPE. Boy, those were the days. Fun stuff. Let's see. We got, I think, Pastafari. I built a scrap Yagi out of coat hangers and broomsticks. Didn't work well enough. Got to rebuild it this winter. What I love about that is you did it. That's what I love about that. You did it, right? Something that you put together and you're going to try again. That's the best part of it. I love antenna building. It's so special to me. It really is. Continent number 4 is in the house. That's Dave Lorcia from Argentina. He's in Buenos Aires. Dave, welcome. He said Beauvais or any most wanted island. Well, boy, in November, you got a really good shot. You got Beauvais coming on November of this year and Crozet at the same time. Oh, the bands are going to be packed. I'd love to be on one of those de-expeditions, although they're cold. It'd be fun to work the pileup. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh, tons of people. Gunther in Germany, if I win the lottery, I go for de-expedition Pitcairn Island. I asked Tom to participate. That's great. So he wants Tom, Alpha 92 Golf Whiskey, to go in. That's great. Oh my gosh. Joe, Marco, Kilos, Oscar 4, Papa Zulu X-Ray. That's another first-timer. Hi, Joe. Happy New Year to you and your family, Joe. Thanks for coming. Said, first time here. I really liked the chart overview you did on at 24:50 minutes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Joe, it's an honor to have you here. Happy New Year. I'm glad that you came. Thank you. He said his shortfall is he's still learning how to translate those charts. Now, what Joe's talking about is the MUF chart. Let me show it real quick. Joe, excuse me, you can find this at KC2G map. So if you just type in your web browser, KC, like Kilo Charlie, 2, G as in golf, map, you'll find this. I've seen a lot of MUF maps, and this honestly is courtesy of Mike, Kilo Delta 2, Sierra X-Ray Delta. That's part listening right now on the show too. He sent this to me, and what I love about it is it'll show you in megahertz where you can work right now and where it's going to go. It's really a great map. Super easy to follow, super easy to use. So all you need to do on this, Joe, is just go to KC2G map, bookmark it on your phone, and you'll always be able to have this. It's such a great map. It's one of my favorites. In fact, the reason I like it is because it's so easy to use and follow. You can see what megahertz you can run and where it goes. Brilliant. Again, Mike, thank you for saying that. Kilo Delta 2, Sierra X-Ray Delta. It's a brilliant map. It really is. Absolutely, Sean. Welcome to the first timers. Kilo Echo 2. Gosh, Joe. Oh my gosh, Sean. Sorry. How am I going to do the show on WRMI? I don't know. I've got to do it today, though. Kilo, we're going to just welcome everybody in the world during the show, make it all gibberish and 2 icon spots and say, boy, that was fun. We'll get it done. Sean's call sign 2 Echo 0 X-Ray Bravo Tango. Welcome the first timers. That's kind, Sean. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. Gary Strong from Las Vegas, Nevada, a dear friend, and I'm grateful you are here, Gary. Thank you. Gary sent me a nice email recently telling me about the radios he has. He has a ICOM 7300, and I believe he said the 9700 too. Both excellent transceivers. They really are. Very good. Sean, it's a fun group of guys, and Larry's the bomb. I don't know if I'm the bomb. Boy, I'm sure making a mess today of the show, so thanks for your patience. Casey, welcome. Happy New Year, buddy. It's great to have you back. Casey's studying to become a ham. Casey, good luck. I know you can do it. I know you can. Ham radio is the coolest hobby in the world, buddy. It really is. And if you have the passion for it, I know you'll do it. Good luck to you, my friend. Good luck. Don Bush, after New York is here as well. My goodness. Hi, Larry, and to all on board, my best. Happy New Year, Don Bush, Whiskey Alpha 2, Tango Papa Uniform. Don does nothing but QRP, 5 watts or less, and it's natural powered, meaning it's solar or wind. Thanks, Don, for being here. You're an inspiration. He made a 1-watt call from Afton, New York, which is near Buffalo, all the way to Cape Town, South Africa. It's here on YouTube. It's an amazing video. Take a look at it. That's Don Bush making a call on 1 watt. Unbelievable. All the way from Afton, New York to the guys in Cape Town. And they said, well, you know what? We wouldn't ever have picked you up if you were calling CQ, but now in the middle of the queue, so we can still make you out on 1 watt. Unbelievable. That's a great video. Really is. Hi, Joe, and thank you for coming. Call sign again, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Zulu X-Ray. It's an honor to have you. Thank you. Daniel, New Hampshire is in the house as well. Welcome, Dan. Kilo Charlie 1, Mike Romeo Zulu. Howdy, y'all. Just hoping to save up enough for a 7300 this year. Pretty sure my car has other ideas, however. I know. Mine's the power door lock on the driver's side. Okay. So you press it, and the relay is going now, and I'm like, oh gosh, how much is that going to cost me? This is brilliant. Hate that. Mike, Kilo Delta 2 Sierra X-Ray Delta, that's our map guy. Says I'd like a 7610 or a Sun SDR DX. Wow, now that's a conundrum. You know, 2 very good radios. Wow, Mike. You have to let me know if you go and you pull the trigger, okay? You got to let me know on that, okay? Because that would be fun. There's 2 really good ones there, 2 of them. And Casey, you're welcome. We hope you become a ham. It's worth it, buddy. It's so worth it to get your license. It really is. If you want to find a club near you, contact the American Radio Relay League. Find them simple. www.arrl.org. And then what they'll do is let them know where you're located at. Then they'll send a radio club close to you. Contact that radio club, get to know them, and those folks will help you get licensed. They really will, Casey, and they'll help you get on the air. They truly will. www.arrl.org. They'll help you. We want you on ham radio, buddy, because seriously, you'd have so much fun. You really would. Yeah. Final question of the day. Or this is not the question, is it? My goodness. We'll cut that out of there. Here you go. What a day. Hi, everybody. This is my first day doing this. Okay. What's the one contact you want to make in 2022? I want to get one confirmed from the UK. That's my personal one. I want to get UK, and I want it confirmed. That's what I want. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Mike says, I'll let you know for sure. Please do. Yeah. That's like my story. I'll let y'all know if we get the A90S ordered. That would be so much fun. There'd be a little, credit card bill going, but that'd be okay. We could pay it down. Gudrun, Germany, DK50NV. It's nice to have all these nice people there. Thanks to everyone for coming to the show. Yes, thank you, everybody. 4 continents. And I am truly honored by that. I told my wife today, the show started out North America and Europe. It was a blessing. I never thought, it'd go far. And it's not huge subscribe. And I don't care about that. It's the weird part. I don't dwell on subscribers. I don't ask you to subscribe. I don't ask you for thumbs up. I just hope you come. And now there's like 5 continents that come. And that's humbling to me. Honestly, that's the truth. So thank you very, very much. Jason, November 5, Victoria Hotel Tango. FTDX 10 for me. There you go. That's a nice rig, Jace. That's a very nice rig. Thank you for sharing. November 5, Victoria Hotel Tango. And thank you for coming. It's an honor to meet you. It really is. And Gunter, thanks. That's, when people say that, it's nice for people to say. Hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you very, very much. Andy in the UK, hoping for the ICOM ID52A. Wonderful radio. Just fantastic. Here's a good question. I like this. Pastafari asks a question. He says, how do you guys find hemfests or swap meets near your location? I'm trying to build a station on the cheap as a tech on 10 meters. There, all you do is you go online and you type in ham radio events calendar. Okay, ham radio events calendar. And then search through all of the events. If you can make it to Dayton, Dayton is huge. Orlando, Hamcation is huge. Find one of those. And man, if you go, go with some money and you'll find some fantastic deals. You really will. Just depends on where you're at. Ours here is CPAC, and it goes in June. And it's like, Oregon, Washington, lots of people come and the manufacturers show up and it's fun. It's nice, little swap meet, lots of good stuff. So find one. Again, just ham radio events or ham radio swap meets near me. Do that and it'll help you. Okay. All right. Lewis, looking for a Yaesu 891 for Poda and Soda. We'll bring that with me when we go cruise to Antarctica, hopefully Easter Island or the Falklands. That'd be fun. My goodness. That'd be really fun. Daniel, going to go for gold. North Korea. Maybe I can give Chairman Kim some advice on the hairdo. Comment of the show. You win. That's great. Tom from the channel made a call to North Korea. No joke. No joke. Sean, thank you. That's very nice. Says, well done, Larry. You're doing well for a first-time YouTuber. I did YouTube before. I did a different channel. But I love radio. And so I thought, well, why am I not doing radio? So I came to radio. I'm grateful. Thank you, guys. It's nice you say that. All right, I think we're done with all your comments. Just about. Hold on. Don Bush in New York. I'd like 2 with Beauvais Island again. Breaking the pile up with 1 watt, 73 all. Thanks, Larry. Great show. My best, Don Bush. Whiskey Alpha 2, Tango Papa Uniform, Slant QRP. Thanks, Don. Thank you. Yeah, and William, this is great. Kilo Yankee 4 India Foxtrot. You'll go with money and come back broke. That's true. It's true with Hamfest. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I guess I need that. Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm out of money. You guys have been awesome. Thanks for sharing my day. That means a lot to me. Thank you for spending time with me today. I appreciate it. Folks, the whole reason why we do this show is to help encourage people to come into ham radio, but also talk about radio. That's the whole passion. It's a show about radio for people who love radio. If you'd like to find out how you can become a ham, contact someone like the Wireless Institute of Australia at www.wia.org. They'll help you find a club near you. Sorry about the ending of the last show. It got clipped for copyright. I was going to start today's show off with, that with Run DMC Walk This Way, but not going to do it. Goodred mentioned some David Lee Roth a couple of days ago. I thought, California Girls is perfect. So we did it. Hope you liked it. Folks, wherever you may be, God bless you. Thank you for watching the show. It really is a passion of mine just to share my love of radio. Thank you for coming today. Wherever you may be in this world, until we meet again, see you soon. Goodbye, everybody.
And I'm afraid that's all from Radio 4 for the time being. Not for long, though. I'll be back with you at 5:45. But you don't have to switch off your radio now, because our long wave and medium wave frequencies will be carrying the programmes of the BBC World Service until we return. Enjoy your weekend, and do join us again if you can. This is Jenny Lane wishing you a very good night. Good night.